Your community, your schools, your news. This is the Norfolk News Bureau Nightly News.
Welcome to the Norfolk News Bureau's Nightly Newscast. I'm Brandon AKSAMIT, and here are today's top stories. A Norfolk man faces a number of charges after police say he tried to suffocate a woman in an apartment. Police Captain Michael Bauer says 29-year-old Andrew Clausen was arrested Tuesday. Bauer says police were called to an apartment on the 500 block of West Elm Street just after 2:30 p.m. Tuesday. Responding officers say they heard the female victim shouting for someone to get off of her, followed by a male voice that replied for her to die. Officers say the woman's voice then became muffled. Officers then say the female victim told them that Clausen threatened to kill her and eventually smother her with a pillow in an attempt to suffocate her. While on scene, police found marijuana, methamphetamine, and other drug paraphernalia, and Clausen was arrested on charges of domestic assault, strangulation, terroristic threats, false imprisonment, and drug possession. He's currently being housed in the Madison County Jail. A car accident near the Norfolk Middle School caused traffic problems yesterday afternoon. We now get more details from Dean Erickson.
A two-vehicle accident caused a traffic delay in Norfolk on Tuesday afternoon. Around 3:30 p.m., rescue crews were dispatched to the scene of a two-vehicle accident just west of the intersection of 1st and Benjamin Avenue. The first vehicle was pulling out of the north parking lot of the middle school on Benjamin, making a left turn, and the second car was traveling eastbound and struck the first vehicle, who failed to yield. One person was transported to Faith Regional with minor injury. I'm Dean Erickson reporting for the Norfolk News Bureau.
Thank you, Dean, for that report. An animal shelter based in Norfolk says they've got big plans to expand, and they've just received a huge grant from an Omaha foundation. Our correspondent Katie Moriarty has the story.
The animal shelter of Northeast Nebraska says they have received a very special gift that will benefit animals in need throughout the area. The organization has been given a $50,000 grant from the Dr. C.C. and Mabel L. Christ Memorial Foundation of Omaha. The funds will go towards the shelter's $1.5 million campaign to get a facility east of Norfolk up and running.
So this was purchased around September, and it's about 21,000 square feet. And we're going to renovate 5,500 square feet of it.
Construction on the new facility will begin sometime in the near future. Hurley also says there's a good reason the animal shelter needed the grant.
We're going to be able to help a lot of people, a big part of the state. We're going to be able to take a lot of pressure off of the Omaha Humane Society, and we're going to be able to make a huge impact, hopefully.
The shelter also says that they're not only raising funds for renovations, but they're raising funds for the first year of operating expenses as well. Reporting for the Norfolk News Bureau, I'm Katie Moriarty.
Thank you, Katie. We'll be following up with the shelter when construction begins. And Neely has been designated by the Nebraska Department of Economic Development as a leadership community. More on that story when we return to the Norfolk News Bureau's Nightly Newscast.
At Sugar Plum Oak, you'll find beautiful handcrafted Amish-made furniture. The designs found at Sugar Plum Oak offer something for everyone, from traditional to contemporary, handcrafted from real solid woods like oak, cherry, hickory, quartersawn oak, maple, and brown maple. Sugar Plum Oak custom Amish furniture is the highest quality available and will be shared with your family for generations.
Today's furniture, tomorrow's heirloom. Sugar Plum Oak.
The Lower Elkhorn Natural Resource District invites you to visit the many recreational areas near Norfolk. Whether you love fishing, swimming, boating, camping, or just taking in the beauty of the outdoors, you'll find it here. Visit the Lower Elkhorn Natural Resource District's website at lenrd.org for more information on water quality, trees and wildlife, and conservation programs. Nebraska's natural resource districts, protecting lives, property, and the future since 1972.
Looking to turn your home's landscape into something special? Let us at Natural Concrete Products help you. Stack and Tack stone siding is an easy-to-install, mortarless product that can be nailed or screwed into any surface. Stack and Tack siding is fast and easy to install, can be installed in any weather, and is durable and maintenance-free. We take pride in producing an affordable, easily installed, high-quality product that will make your project the envy of your neighborhood. Stop in or call Natural Concrete Products of Norfolk today.
And welcome back to the Norfolk News Bureau's Nightly Newscast. The city of Neely is being recognized by the state of Nebraska for its efforts in economic development. The Nebraska Department of Economic Development last week designated Neely as a leadership community. DED officials presented the city with a plaque during last week's city council meeting. And officials with the DED office say Neely was chosen for a number of reasons, including the more than $27 million in capital investments there in the last 3 years to go along with a program that offers student loan repayment assistance to healthcare workers that also move there. The designation means Neely gets bonus points for several grant applications, including downtown revitalization. Neely is one of just 4 cities to receive the designation in the state, joining Madison, Central City, and Tecumseh. And the postseason is underway in girls high school basketball action, and our cameras were at a couple games around Norfolk last night. And Dean Erickson has more.
Sub-district action continued in the Norfolk area Tuesday night. First off, heading to Stanton for the C26 sub-district semis between Twin River and Clarkson-Lee. First half, Taylor Kemper finds the loose ball underneath and scores the layup, putting Twin River ahead early in the going. More Titans later in the half as Lexi Ramekers pulls up from 7 feet and knocks down the jumper. Clarkson-Lee would answer with Alyssa Novotny, who drives hard to the rim and gets the tough shot to fall off glass, but it was too much Twin River as they pull away for a 39-25 victory. Heading up to Pierce now for Creighton and Bloomfield in D1 sub-district action. First half, you'll see Chastity Wilms getting a steal here and taking it coast to coast for the layup, up and in for 2 of her team-high 13 points on the evening. That would give the Bulldogs an early lead. Answering back is Bloomfield with Amanda Godin knocking down the long-range 2 here. But it was Creighton hanging on for the win, 48-40. Reporting for the Norfolk News Bureau, I'm Dean Erickson.
And in other sub-district basketball action last night, Norfolk Catholic advanced thanks to a 60-38 win over Boone Central Newman Grove. Catholic will play Pierce in the C1-8 sub-district final on Thursday night as the Blue Jays flew past Stanton with a 46-28 victory as well last night. And that's tonight's Norfolk News Bureau Nightly Newscast. You can stay up to date with the very latest by following the Norfolk News Bureau on Twitter. I'm Brandon AKSAMIT. Thanks for watching.